I am your host, Janae Hoffman. Our first story this week is all about new and trending thing at BHS. Corbin Waffle has more on this new commodity.
There's a lot of new technology available at BHS this year. One of these new innovations is the learning management system, Converge. But what is Converge exactly?
It's a platform that allows teachers to share course resources, materials, and give assignments online so that students can access that kind of thing anywhere, anytime.
Here are some BHS students and how Converge affects their learning process.
It keeps me organized and focused in class.
It actually makes it a lot easier for us to be organized. We don't have to keep a planner. We can just go on there and check all our assignments whenever we need to know what has to be done.
Well, Converge makes it easy to adapt and change with the times, as we all so love to do. The organization factor keeps it updated and well sophisticated.
Boone High School hopes to have the learning of their students increase with the help of Converge. This has been Corbin Waffle from Boone TV.
Now on to sports. The Toradora football team has many aspects that play a big role on Friday nights. Let's check in with Alex Carey for more on this topic.
The Toradors have found a brand new identity on offense with emerging talent from their perimeter wide receivers.
We've worked a lot on our timing and just polishing up routes, getting the timing right, cuts and footwork and stuff, and it's become an everyday process just in practice getting better.
Wide receiver Jonathan Herrick explains how the emergence of talent on the perimeter makes it hard on opposing defenses.
For their defensive ways, they have to pay attention to the pass game that we have, which opens up our run game.
Boone ranks first in the state with 894 receiving yards. Senior Danny Anderson ranks fourth in the state with 454 receiving yards. The Doors look to put up a lot of points moving forward in the season. This has been Alex Carey from Boone TV Sports.
Thanks, Alex. The cross-country team hopped on the bus this Monday night and headed to Ballard. Nathaniel Brown has the story.
The Toradora cross-country teams took to the Ballard Country Club for the fourth meet of the season, Monday, September 14th. The varsity girls started the night with junior Diana Slight leading the pack for Boone. Slight finished the race in 8th place with a time of 19:40. She says she is looking to improve her time as the season goes on. Coach Beating says that he's proud of the girls and the effort they've put forth.
So far this season, the team's been doing really great. We've had some freshmen really step up for us, some good senior leadership, and obviously Diana's running really well for us. She's right up there in the top half of the rankings in statewide.
The boys got their chance to conquer the course right after the girls, and senior Derek Hahn finished in 17th with a time of 18:31. He also says he's looking to improve his performance as the season continues.
I think I need to improve a little bit on pace myself because I usually take out a little bit too fast at the start, and then I end up losing all of my energy during about mid-race, and then I get passed.
Both teams ended the meet in 9th place. This has been Nathaniel Brown from Boone TV Sports.
Thanks, Nathaniel. Justin Elsner is back this week with the recap on how the football team played this past Friday.
The Boone Toradors enter Week 3 winless in hopes of changing that, facing the Humboldt Wildcats. To start the game, the Humboldt Wildcats broke down Boone's D-line, running in for a QB sneak. On the next possession, the Toradors answered back with quarterback Andrew Schminke connecting with wide receiver Danny Anderson on a quick pass. Anderson ran for nearly 50 yards for Boone's first touchdown of the night. Both teams tacked on another touchdown in the first quarter. Going into the second quarter, the score was tied at 13. Boone drove down the field and capped the drive when Schminke threaded the needle to Anderson to put the T-Doors up by 7. The Wildcats rallied and came up with 2 critical touchdowns late in the first half, but the Toradors got the final punch of the half with Danny Anderson beating double coverage and running in for his 3rd touchdown of the night. Going into halftime, the game was tied at 27. Humboldt broke the game wide open in the final 2 quarters by adding 4 more touchdowns. On a positive note, Danny Anderson got 4 touchdowns on the night with 261 receiving yards. The Toradors took their 3rd loss of the season with the final score being 54-27. From Boone TV Sports, I'm Justin Elsman.
Nice job, Justin. The BHS basketball players are already in the gym getting pumped for the upcoming season. Here's Kurt Yeager with the story.
If you are interested in playing basketball and want to work on your skills, you should go to the Basketball Open Gyms. Junior Lane Losh explains the importance of open gyms.
We're preparing for the upcoming 2016 season, and we're working to get better every morning.
Sophomore Dresden Wilson says what he likes about open gyms.
We do a lot of shooting, and we just build chemistry with our teammates.
Coach Bowdy explains why they have open gyms and what he likes about them.
We have open gym in the fall to give our kids a chance to prepare for the basketball season. It's been a break since summertime when we did some open gym stuff. It gives the kids to improve their shot and just work on some basketball skills, so it's not the first time they're picking up a basketball when it's November 16th when we have our first practice. For me, it's an opportunity just to see our kids try to get better and improve.
If you want to know the times for open gyms, talk to Mr. Bowdy. This has been Kurt Yeager from Boone TV.
Thank you, Kurt. Maddie Desher had the chance to catch the swimming meet on September 8th. Here's Maddie with the lowdown.
On Tuesday, September 8th, the girls' swim team went up against Algona and Perry at the Boone High Pool. Boone beat both teams 80-20 after almost 2 weeks break from their last meet. Success came from the first meet of the night as the 200-yard medley relay team of Hallie Walker, Maddie Saney, Grace Squibb, and Kate Peasley won the event with a time of 2:12. Behind them was the team Caitlin Millhouse, Haley Hall, Harper Larson, and Coco Miller. Anne-Marie DeVries added another Boone victory in the 200-yard individual medley race with a time of 2:33, beating the second-place finisher by over 6 seconds. Squibb finished third in that race with a time of 2:40. Harper Larson was able to add some history to her personal records with her win in the 50-yard freestyle race. Her time was 29:06. Not only the fastest time of the meet, it was her fastest time as a varsity swimmer. Kennedy Bass kept the wins coming on the dive side of things with a final score of 249.5. The swim team will be swimming again in Marshalltown Saturday, September 19th. This has been Maddie Desher from Boone TV.
Thanks, Maddie. After the football game this Friday, Boone High will be hosting a special event. For more on this, here's Tanner Frost.
With football season in full swing here at BHS, many students have probably seen the post-game posters around the school and eagerly await. I asked Mrs. Lindsay Smith about the post-game she has set up.
It's just been an idea that Mr. Byam and I have come up with to provide activities for students to do after school hours. We just thought it would be fun for something to do after home games, just have a place to hang out and have fun as a student body. There will be pizza for $1 each, karaoke, music, ping pong tables, bags, just a place you guys can come and hang out and not really have to do anything if you don't want to.
I then went on and asked students what they are most excited for at the postgame.
I'm really looking forward to the bag toss tournament and sweeping the leaderboards.
Dude, I've never had pizza as cheap as $1 before. I'm excited for the really cheap food.
I'm pretty excited about the $1 pizza. I'm pretty excited about the beanbag toss because I win to that every time. Watch out.
The postgame will be run by Mrs. Smith and Mr. Byam in the high school commons from 9:30 to 11:30. Admission is free and everyone is welcome to come go and have fun. This has been Tanner Frost from Boone TV.
Thank you, Tanner. The swimming and diving crew has been working hard lately getting ready for their meets. Liz Fonez has the preview.
The 2015 swimming and diving team kick off their season with their first meet versus Grinnell, beating the host team. Individual Anne-Marie DeVries achieved all-time personal best in all 4 of her events. The swimming and diving team work well as a whole to support each other. They not only are strong competitors as individuals, but also as team members. The swimming and diving team are constantly trying to shape one another, which helps them during meets and practices to feel confident in themselves and their teammates.
My favorite part of the season is building new friendships with the girls and just having fun and learning new things.
Favorite part of the season is my teammates giving me advice and meeting new girls.
One of my favorite things is to just always encourage them to have fun, enjoy themselves, and it's really exciting to see them get new dives. I always have little sayings I say every year. Depends on the year what I say. I don't know if I have one this year.
The season continues as the swimmers work in practices on their distance events and practice their starts off the block. Returning state diving qualifier Kennedy Bass Sr. works diligently to improve on her hardest dives.
I like the challenges of the girls learning new dives and seeing their success.
My goal this season is to at least make it to regionals for diving.
Always the goal is to qualify for the state meet. I always want the girls to get their personal bests on both 6 and 11 dive scores.
Good luck to the swimmers and the divers with the rest of their season. This has been Liz Vonis from Boone TV. A large part of the atmosphere at Friday night football games is the cheerleaders who keep our student section pumped up and on their feet. While the boys are on the field, the Torador cheerleaders are busy on the sidelines keeping everybody up and moving. Besides leading the student section during games, they also lead us during assemblies and keep everyone involved.
I'm looking forward to being a leader and showing other sophomores and juniors how we do it at state cheer and just on track, on the field.
The cheerleaders are excited to be returning to state this year and have been working hard to prepare.
Our goal this year is to break the curse and get in the top 3 at state.
In preparation for state cheer, we're just trying to hit those stunts over and over again, trying to go through our sequences and just hitting everything sharp.
Good luck to the cheerleaders on their preparation for state and on the rest of their season. This has been Liz Vonis from Boone TV.
Thanks, Liz. And thank you for watching this week's news show. We'll be back next Friday with all the latest news, sports, and entertainment at BHS. In the meantime, you can watch and read all of our stories at BooneTV.com. And now, let's hear what you have to say. Here's Question of the Week.
Question of the Week! Question of the Week!
With homecoming right around the corner, many students are finding ways to get a date. While some may be clever and creative, others will be sentimental or traditional.
Will you go to homecoming with me?
We asked Boone High School students how they got a date to the dance.
Sean asked me with a giant donut that said homecoming on it.
I asked her over the microphone in the comments.
Aww. Last year on the school Spain trip, my now boyfriend asked me with a banner underneath my hotel room balcony.
Oh, yeah.
I asked Sean by buying him a cake, and it said, "Here's a cake. Will you please be my date to prom?"
You go, girl. You go, girl. You go, girl.
Cut up a poster into a bunch of puzzle pieces and spread them around to be found.
Aww.
I created a edible arrangement, and I asked him in Spanish class if he wanted to go to winter formal with the Mexican, and I wore poncho and a sombrero.
Question of the Week! Question of the Week!